Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Auritas Insights. My name is David Boeckle. I'm the CSO at Auritas, and today I have Stuart Rorer joining us. Stuart?
Hey, thanks for having me, David. I'm the AVP of Strategic Growth and Alliances at Auritas, and excited to be here today.
Thank you, Stuart. So can you tell me a little bit about what you do at Auritas, what your role entails in more detail, and your experiences?
Yeah, absolutely. So one of the things that I do is help build alliances with partners. Now, particularly one is obviously SAP, but we also work with other Solex partners like OpenText and the hyperscalers like Google and Microsoft, and really help customers try and enhance their investments in any of those solutions.
So at Auritas, we've been SAP Gold Partners or partners in the services industry for about 22 years. And recently, we've been awarded a partnership for SAP Grow. So Stuart, can you tell us a little bit about what that means for Auritas and what that means for our customer base in particular?
Yeah, thanks, David. No, pretty incredible change, right? When you think about what we've done, as you mentioned, being a services partner for the last 20 years, a lot of that has been in the historic space of data volume management and data quality and some of those components, right? But what I think the Grow partnership does for us is really changes our direction and adds a whole new level to what Auritas offers, because now we're getting into particularly the enterprise resource management space, right? The actual transactional systems that mid-market customers are going to be using primarily in the public cloud space. So a whole new area for us, but again, tremendously important. And I think with our history, we'll be able to not only utilize sort of this new space of the transactional, but also then add value of that historic area where we've spent a lot of time and a lot of effort helping customers grow. We'll be able to do that in the mid-market space as well.
No, I appreciate that. And so, I'd like to elaborate just a little bit further. I think, given my personal experience and the experience of so many others here at Auritas, on the core ERP side and supply chain and analytics space, the various customers where we've implemented, the ERP solutions, for us, this is a really exciting time, right? So to be able to have the confidence from SAP to participate, in that mid-market space, which is their highest area for growth projections, for the next 5 years, is really kind of humbling and, something we're really excited about. So, when we look at traditional ERPs, you mentioned, Stuart, kind of the public cloud offering. One of the really exciting facets of the Grow program is that we're deploying, a solution that is, pre-configured, best practice, based on industry. The deployment times are much shorter. The phases are a little bit unique, and customers, even in the mid-market space, are now able to adopt, a very powerful tool set to run their business in a way that they can afford. And so, Stuart, I'd like to get your perspective on how these changes, really change the relationship that we have with our customers.
Yeah, no, excellent question. And again, I think going back to where we've been over the last 20 years, it's more of a service relationship. So a bit more transactional. Customer, has a need, and we're able to perform that service and support their end goal. I think what changes with Grow is twofold, right? I mean, one, we become your sole source, right, to the customer. So not only are we helping with the transactional side, again, that ERP and that public cloud side, but also the other components where we've had that history, right? So not only the BTP components, but also the financial components, the success factors, right? So all of the other components we're able to bring in and have a holistic view. And again, the customer is able to come directly to us and support all those activities. And so again, we'll help make sure that their successful journey has a roadmap that's built out and that we're able to succeed with it. So maybe I'll spin the question back, right, David? What do you think? How do you think this transforms where Auritas is going to be in the next 5 or 10 years?
That's a really good question. So as we've went through this process with SAP for the new partnership, it was something that I was really excited about, and at the executive level, we've all been excited about this. We've had great relationships with so many customers for so long. And I like to say that we kind of have been that, bridge that kind of spans the gap between, traditional SAP, some of the solution extensions, and some of the LOB specific solutions. So today, what's exciting for me is being able to come in, work with our customers and leverage the tremendous expertise that we have across the organization to help them not only build a solution footprint to address today's issues, but also helping them from a roadmap perspective of becoming a best run business, right? So it's super exciting for us. And we're really looking forward to what the future brings. So Stuart, I want to thank you very much for being here with us today. And I welcome everyone back to a future edition of Auritas Insights.